Io Sky is here to show who's really in charge.
A woman who has reached the top of WWE but still demands your respect.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Io Sky era, and you must understand Io will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Io is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
A former Miss Money in the Bank who knows all about gold. Io's held the women's singles and tag team championships in NXT and WWE. She's putting out the open challenge, and she's ready to go. One of the most dominant forces the women's division has ever seen, Rhea.
Here we go with Rhea Ripley, who looks ready to unleash your unique brand of terror in the ring.
Yeah, Rhea delights in wreaking havoc on her opponents and bringing vengeance to those who deserve it. When you square off with Rhea Ripley, you're in for the fight of your life.
No question, a match against Rhea is one of the ultimate tests a superstar can face here in WWE.
But we can't ignore just how determined Io Sky is at all times. Determined to win, determined to take to the skies, and determined to simply be the best.
And you better have wings growing out of your back if you think you're going to be able to keep up with Io once she takes off.
Impressive defense stops Ripley.
Collar and elbow.
Converts it into a headlock.
Oh!
Quick transition here. Oh!
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
tossing them aside. And she's beginning to look a little weary.
Yeah, Rhea looks comfortable in the ring right now, staying true to herself and attacking with a style all her own. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Drop kick.
Into the cover, but is it enough? She breaks the count quick.
She just shocked everyone in the ring. Little psychological warfare at play here from the Nightmare. Oh, looks like she won't be gloating again anytime soon.
Corey, any chance Io Sky has a trick up her sleeve in this one? Anything in her arsenal that we might not expect?
We all know that Io is the genius of the Sky, but something that often gets overlooked is just how gifted of a technical wrestler she is. I can easily see Io using that fact to her advantage, getting technical when it's least expected.
Counter! Saw it coming! Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here. Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Down with the leg drop.
Ooh! Oh, foot just stomping down.
Good decision by the ref. Clearing the ring like that. one after the other.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
And she's set right into that corner.
Rhea, top turnbuckle.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle. Io can't seem to gain the upper hand here.
It does look like Sky is struggling right now.
Io with a turnaround.
Io managing to get some control back now.
And she's clearly had enough and is now giving back as good as she was getting. The competitive spirit is alive and well in this one.
Yeah, I think these superstars are actually fairly eager to test themselves against one another.
That means they recognize each other as being legitimate threats to their own ambitions.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Oh, huge big boot. This was all but over.
She was close to the end there.
She's still as determined as ever.
She countered that into her own offense.
Ooh, swift takedown.
Party's over. Good night.
She faked her off.
Stops the count before it, too.
So resilient.
Oh, my God.
Foot to the lower back.
This is not going to be good.
Relentless.
Just going all out with every blow.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Great response to Ripley there.
Momentum isn't completely out of Io's side just yet.
She's doing whatever she can to get back into this fight.
Going for the win. Shoulders up before two.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Bang. Boom, what a roundhouse.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
This is going to get ugly.
Airway crash neck breaker.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
Oh, look out. Oh, she missed.
Io looking for a submission, face first.
Able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Io Sky with the cover. He's able to reach the ropes and stop the count.
Oh, nice balance. Into the knee drop. Looking to capitalize on that move.
She breaks the ref's count.
This match continues on.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Ripley is getting beaten down here.
Yeah, Io got technical when it was least expected. Now she's in the driver's seat.
Oh, God. That looked devastating. Count-out rule is active as she heads to the floor.
Got their opponent set up. Basement drop kick to the back. Oh, man. I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys.
But the spoils will only go to the victor, and I have a feeling we're close to finding out exactly who that will be.
Up high. Off the mark with that one.
A narrow escape.
Brutality on the mind of Ripley. Getting ready.
Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go. For Riptide. Wow. Ripley got it.
There's two. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up. Uh-oh.
We're going to see it.
Power. Sit out. Powerbomb. Two. Digging deep for a kick out. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
On.
Northern Lights suplex.
Two.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
What a boot! Continue attacks from Rhea.
Io trying to withstand this surge.
A big kick to the gut, and a clubbing forearm.
Sky able to steer clear.
Boom! A drop kick.
On the mark.
Ah, jeez. Jaw-shattering. Io's shoulders are down. And what a win for Rhea Ripley tonight.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
And Rhea Ripley stands strong, stands victorious.
The genius of the Sky may have been bested, but without a doubt, she'll come back even more dangerous than before.
Rhea Ripley looks like she has something to say. The WWE Universe is locked onto the ring, waiting to hear her out.
The champ telling it like it is.
It's obvious we're looking at someone who's very proud of themselves.
Well, looks like we have company.
I'm surprised she doesn't look too happy, considering she's been talking plenty about the champ.
Maybe, just maybe, the time for talk is finally over.
Now we're talking. She might get a match after all.
Assuming she accepts, which, why wouldn't she?
She's not going to just wait for a match. It is on.
Here we go with Liv Morgan set for action.
Possibly one of the most difficult opponents to get a read on. Liv always has a bigger plan in play than anyone thinks. I don't know what she's got planned for her opponent here tonight, but I can guarantee it's nothing good.
Yeah, Byron, but I expect we'll see Liv's bigger picture here any moment.
And Rhea Ripley's also in the ring. No doubt looking to remind everyone watching in the crowd and even in the locker room just why she's called the Eradicator.
Yeah, it really doesn't take much to set Rhea off, so this match might end up being more like a massacre once it gets going. I'm suddenly very glad I'm sitting here and not in the ring with Rhea.
Clubbing strike breaks up that move.
DDT!
And this one might be headed ringside.
Ripley sidesteps the attack. Big boot on the mark. Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now.
Boom! And a big boot.
Devastating clothesline delivered by Rhea Ripley. Make it twice. And now maneuvers her opponent. Ripcord drop kick.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any Rogue Ninja attacks.
No DQ means no rules and no mercy. But do some superstars take it too far?
If you ask me, you can never go too far. That's the whole point. This is a chance for these superstars to show us just how violent they can be in a match without limits.
And the truth is, the more violent you are, the better your chances of winning. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Liv Morgan needs to figure this out.
This is where Morgan's...
Rhea Ripley did...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy's...
The Jackals have arrived. The Judgment Day is here.
Rolling up with all the swagger in the world, a champion's mentality and mindset.
They also carry themselves with not a care in the world.
The Judgment Day looking to continue to dominate WWE, doing things their way, playing by their own rules.
And you can go right ahead, call them sleazy, call them street trash. The Judgment Day embraces it all.
Not just embraces it, the Judgment Day leans into it, proving they are who they say they are.
And they're doing it all on their own terms.
Shifting gears now, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everybody a very happy 4th of July.
And if you're into fireworks, don't touch that remote because this one is sure to be explosive.
Ugh, who writes your stuff?
Introducing the challenger. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan. And her opponent, from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
This is what these competitors have worked so hard for. The Women's World Championship in the balance.
All eyes are on this match for the Women's World Championship.
With this kind of prize on the line, you just know this will be a knockdown, drag-out fight.
I'd expect nothing less. These women are convinced that this is their moment, their time, that this title is theirs for the taking.
Just tossed. She get airline mounts for that.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
And a slap for the exclamation point. Every strike more devastating than the last.
That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last. O'Connor.
This could be it.
New champion. I can't believe it.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
The now former champion obviously not happy with this outcome.
I did not think a title change was in the cards here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the
The Revenge Tour continues.
You know, quite a unique competitor. Just when you figure Liv out, she changes everything.
Yeah, Liv actually ditched her sense of entitlement and got to work. Now, look at her. She's a top competitor.
Well, Liv Morgan proved she could win the big one. She completed her revenge tour, and now we're about to see what's next.
That is what it's all about. What every woman...
The Women's World Championship on the line here in this matchup.
Whoever wins this one, no doubt, we're looking at the unequivocal top dog of the women's division.
Without a doubt, Corey, the top prize in the division up for grabs. And a ripcord drop kick. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Taking flight.
Body splash. No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Stop after stop after stop.
Unrelenting attack from the challenger there. You can see their desire for the gold.
Liv is losing any kind of advantage here.
The Eradicator unleashing all of her fury on Liv Morgan.
Headbutts.
The challenger looked unhinged with an absolutely uncorked attack on the champ there. Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow. Release German.
And an answer from her.
Liv isn't taking this lying down anymore.
That's possibly the trigger for Morgan to battle her way back into this.
Corey, break down what Rhea Ripley's going to need to do to beat Liv Morgan here.
Honestly, Cole, it is crucial that Rhea keep her emotions in.
Shoulders down. She kicks out at one.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Fends it off. Good counter.
And a slap, too.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Scooped up, tilt-a-whirl slam.
There's return fire on Rhea. Catches the kick. That'll turn your lights out. Might be going high risk here. From the top.
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
What a shot. Big boot. Jeez. Uh-oh.
Reversal from Morgan.
Uh-oh.
Bulldog.
Oh, man.
Oh, that can shatter a jaw. Whoa. You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
Tossed with ease.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack.
Roundhouse kick. That was nasty. The champion taking a task here.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects. Look at all these curb stomps. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Just endless knee strikes. Those strikes were a sign from the challenger. A message that says, I want that title so badly, I can practically taste it.
Face first off the knee.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
From the top.
Oh, look out.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Delivered into the barricade.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Ripcord drop kick.
Constant pressure being put on by Ripley.
Rhea showing off that wide array of hers. High level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Into the ring again now.
She's back in the ring, ready to get back to business.
Rhea Ripley. Time.
just got as bad as it could for the champ.
2. Kick out. The champion stays alive.
This is complete insanity.
Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
And guys, look at Rhea Ripley. She thought this was over, but she was wrong. Drop kick from behind. Ouch. The challenger enduring the punishment.
Yeah, scrappy Liv Morgan coming through there.
Morgan timed that one well. Went for the springboard and miss.
Oh, what a club. Oh, vicious knee to the face. Here we go for the championship.
Yes, we have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
You can just feel it. Their championship dream has become reality.
Safe to say things did not go to plan here tonight.
Yeah, no one ever plans on losing their title. Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley staring each other down as this match officially gets underway. Two of the most dominant women, two of the top superstars, period, in all of WWE.
Lynch and Ripley can go back and forth about who the more dominant superstar is or about who's going to represent the women's division the right way, but ultimately we know it's their actions in the ring that are going to do the talking.
Yeah, and it's definitely not going to be a polite conversation.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Transitions into a side headlock.
And locking in the armbar.
Swift transition into the hammerlock.
Taken down with that one.
Locking up.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner.
Oh! Man, what timing on that counter.
Big boot to the gut.
The clubbing forearm.
My goodness, absolute dominance.
Intercepted by the man.
These two showing how well they know each other. Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Ripley averts the attack.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Into a rear waist lock now.
Ooh. Shoulders down.
Is it enough?
There it is. Becky Lynch is your winner.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
The man came around to take down the Eradicator.
What a match.
Rhea Ripley came into this one ready for a fight, but in the end, Becky Lynch just seemed to want it more.
Yeah, Becky would...